Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Summer Hikaru Died. So, with my previous reaction series, I have done a lot of, binge watching. Like, I would watch, half of the season in one sitting, and then, edit them whenever I had a chance to. But I don't think I'm gonna be doing that for this one. I'm trying out watching one episode at a time and just seeing if that helps with my schedule and helps me, release them more regularly and stuff. I think it will. I think that'll help out. There was something else I wanted to say. This also, gives me more time in between episodes to absorb things. So hopefully I don't make a lot of really stupid mistakes like I did when I was watching Link Click. Oh god. There were a lot of times where I did not understand something, or I misinterpreted something when I was watching Link Click, and then I didn't realize until after I had recorded multiple episodes with that, misunderstanding or, not understanding something. I only realized when I went to go edit and stuff like that. It was, it's embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie, it is a bit embarrassing. So this way I have more time to fully comprehend things. Also, this gives me the opportunity to correct minor technical errors between episodes. Last one, I noticed that the show's audio was actually pretty quiet, a lot quieter than I wanted it to be. So we're going a bit louder this time. It's not up to the maximum volume, but hopefully it should be better, closer to the audio balance that I want. Aside from that, recap of the last episode. Basically, we've got these two boys, Yoshiki and Hikaru, in this, tiny backwoods village, on a mountain, or near a mountain. Hikaru went missing, not in summer actually, in January, and he was found, but 6 months later, Yoshiki finally confronts him and is like, "You're not actually Hikaru, are you?" Surprise! No, it's not him. Hikaru is dead, and something has taken his place. There was a mention of a ritual that failed. There's been mentions of something that I assume is some sort of local legend or superstition that may be what quote-unquote Hikaru actually is. There's a guy who seems to be coming into town who is a paranormal hunter or something like that. He hunts supernatural entities. So that is probably going to be a problem. And yeah, I think that's everything I want to go over. So, as always, unedited reactions are available on Patreon, patreon.com/rubedo_VT. And that is enough yapping from me. Let's get into episode 2. Oh, they don't know.
朝岡谷が言うとったわ。町の裏やなくて松浦や。おお、それや。松浦。
Yeah.
俺パトカー見たの初めてやわ。
Yeah, and that happened also. This lady died. right after freaking out upon seeing Hikaru. Was it him? I mean, that seemed to be the case, but I feel like probably not actually. Oh, opening time. Oh, it's Vondi. Alright, opening was alright. I really like the visuals. The visuals were definitely more interesting than the music, honestly. Ugh. That's what happened. Ugh.
めっちゃ気になるんやけど。やから頼め。なあ、行こうや。なあ。なんや、おもろい話しとるやん。俺も行きたい。え？前ホラー映画見て2時間気絶しとったよ。ああ。最近大丈夫になって。なあ、Yoshiki。ああ。
That was a cool effect, with Yoshiki's bangs over the screen. True, safety in numbers. Think it's their fault? Something about protecting the land? Oh, that's interesting imagery right there. Hold up, hold up. We gotta talk about that. So, okay, first of all, this is making me think about something very specific in Grand Blue Fantasy. So, if you don't play Grand Blue, there are these two characters. One is Belial. You might know about him, the horny motherfucker. Constantly hitting on everyone and innuendos all the time. That's not related to this at all. That's not related to what I'm about to say, but like that guy. He is a fallen angel, and there's another fallen angel named Sariel. And the two of them are like really close, actually. Sariel is like one of the only people who Belial seems to actually genuinely care about at all. And, so Sariel really likes ants. He likes watching ants, and he relates to ants in a way. And, so ants are like very tied into his character. And Belial, in like an in-character interview with a magazine once, said that he was really fond of cicadas, specifically because when they come out of like their old shell, when they're fresh out, they're soft and squishy like tofu, and he likes to like mess with them because he's a fucking freak. And just, I saw this imagery of like a freshly molted cicada being swarmed by ants, and I just immediately thought of them. But, no, what I actually want to talk about is like, this is very interesting imagery, just, you know, a new self attempting to break out of an old self, but it fails, and as it's laying here dying, it gets swarmed by something else, by ants. It's just a very interesting image to have on the screen while talking about what happened to Hikaru. I'm gonna be keeping this in mind going forward. Which caused it to start acting up. I love this thing they keep doing of the like effects panel zooming out and having it still be there. Oh. Interesting, interesting. There's something out there. Ugh! That is a, oh god, what's it called? The long-necked ones. That's a yokai, I can't remember the name. Ugh! What did he do? Is it a Rokuro Kubi or is that something else? That sounds right. I think that's what that was. Oh. Oh yeah, we saw that in the last one. Ugh! The way they're setting all of this up to be like obviously pointing towards Hikaru makes me think that there's going to be a twist that actually it's not him. It's something else that is the malevolent entity, really. You also passed out, I think. And ate it? Huh. Okay. Just casually saying something like that. She is spiritually sensitive somehow. Okay, dude. Bit of a jealous streak. Interesting. Oh.
おい、別に汚ないわ。はよ服着ろよ。満足かお前は。そうかも。
He laughed.
妹さんは元気なんか？なんや学校よう休んどるらしいけど、山崎さんとこもな心配しとったで、朝起きれないとかなんとか言っとったらしいけどね。朝眠いんはさ、みんな一緒やないの。かおりちゃんまだ中1
Oh
やろ。
God.
あんまり甘やかしたらあかんにほんま。まあな、お母さんは東京の人やから教育も都会好きなんかもしれんけどね。
The
そういえば
overstimulation.
お父さん喧嘩しとったやないの。みんな心配しとったで、あんな夜中にな。よしき君も大変やったろ。困ったことあれば頼ってええんやからね。そういえば写真部頑張っとる。
Oh my god, shut up!
取ってな。あとよしきが前髪切った方がええで。はい、おつりな。
I could not. Oh god. Just yap, yap, yapping away.
あんたものすごくヤバいもの近くにおるから今すぐ離れなさい。このままやと
Uh,
混ざる？
説明難しいな。
what's that supposed to
口のもっと
mean?
混ざりすぎると人でいられんくなる。
なんで？なんか知っとるんですか？
知らんよ別に。
They're doing a lot more of like
でもあんたが
people
そのまま
knowing
ってことは
what's going on like way earlier than I would have expected from the setup.
あかんよ。
よしき。よしき。よしき。
Yeah, the cicada imagery is so interesting. What does it mean? Like, I'm getting a vibe. But I'm not sure if I could necessarily put it into words, you know? Ooh, a mix of animation and real photography for the ending. Okay, so trying to think. I mean, like I said, so much is happening so early that's like pointing in very specific directions that I feel like it's a red herring in some way. Some of it has to be a red herring. Like, maybe there was a malevolent entity up in the mountains that happened to come down at the same time as, I don't know, maybe it really is all just Hikaru. But I feel like there's gotta be some kind of twist to it, you know? I don't know. It's all too convenient. It's all too just lining up way too neatly for the second episode. Especially knowing that, like, the manga is still ongoing and a second season of the anime has already been announced. So, like, it's not even just these 12 episodes, you know? So it's just way too early for some of this stuff to be happening, I feel like. Unless there's some kind of twist and things aren't as simple and obvious and direct as they seem. But I'm not sure what the twist would be, you know? Like, I've got my suspicions, but... It is very, very interesting. And that cicada imagery, I'm gonna be thinking about that. 'Cause, like, something bursting out of something becoming a greater version of itself, but failing partway through and being taken over by something completely different. Like, there's just a little missing piece. making that imagery make perfect sense to me. Like, it does make sense, but there's just a little bit that's like, okay, but what was the purpose of this? Like, what was supposed to happen, I guess, is my question with this ritual that supposedly failed. What was actually supposed to happen? I guess that's the question. Like I said before, don't actually spoil me about anything. I'm just posing my questions, stating what my questions are. Yeah, I mean, second episode, obviously I'm gonna have a lot of questions, not a lot of answers. Much to consider. But yeah, I will, see you guys for the next one, I guess.